Hi guys, FIFA0511 here today with episode number 33 of my Every Goal Matters series. As you can see, so far in Division 1 we have played 5 games and won 5 games, so we're in a bit of pretty good form. As you see, our team's looking really good. We're up to 5 goals now, and last episode we did get our first inform of the series, which is pretty good. So yeah, this team is going well. I'm not really sure at the moment what's going to happen in the series between me and the Swansea Gamer. We haven't talked really for about a week because he's waiting for his HDPVR to arrive. So we are thinking if we do a series, it'll probably be right at the start of FIFA 14. So yeah, I will keep you updated about that one. So he's got a championship team, the guy to come up against, and in the 45th minute, our first goal comes. An off-angle shot from Granero, tipped by his keeper, and it's a tap-in header for Castaños. He only just managed to squeeze it in, but yeah, 1-0. 7 minutes into the second half, Kazim Richards goes on a nice run, finesses it round Jääskeläinen, caught him off his line, and it was 1-1. So yeah, not great. Trying to keep our 100% record in Division 1, which has been pretty amazing considering a few episodes we're struggling to stay in Division 2. A few minutes later, keeper throws it out straight at Matt Phillips, a shot save, but it falls to Nathan Tyson, who finishes it off to make it 2-1 to him, and we are losing to a full Silver Championship team that's not even that good. 83rd minute, we get a corner, falls back to Vazte, Smalling wins it, and he gets brought down in the box to win us a penalty, and quite late on, and our normal man for the job, Jermaine Genius, steps up, and as normal, just finishes it off. A lot of power, very good penalty, and makes it 2-2, and to hopefully put us on course for a draw. But a minute or two later, straight from that kick-off, he gets in a cross. Kazim Richards heads it in. Jääskeläinen should have done a lot better to make that save, but yeah, he doesn't, and it means 3-2, 87 minutes gone. It's not looking good. But in the 89th minute, we go on a counter-attack and run. Vazte does a nice little bit of dribbling. His left-footed shot saved. Falls to Castaños, who managed to do one turn past 4 players in one move and finishes it off to make it 3-3 and to somehow manage to salvage a point. Admittedly, we do lose our 100% record, but it means we're still undefeated after 6 games, and it means we could have a chance of winning Division 1, which is good. And so yeah, we've got 5 points required in 4 games. So it was a 3-3 draw, so we get to improve one of our subs by a 1. And our tied lowest rated is our keeper, rated 66, Eloy Room. So we're improving him by 3 and getting Jack Butland, who's 69 rated, plays for Stoke from England. He's got 75 reflexes and 70 diving, which is not that bad, but yeah, it's still not great. But it won't matter too much, I don't think, because he's not our main goalkeeper. So going into the second game, I think we do have a full team out apart from Phil Neville. Not quite sure though. And we come up against Wetty96, who has a 4-3-3, a mixture of it's kind of a hybrid between Bundesliga and Germany. He's got Sami Khedira and Per Mertesacker in there. But in the second minute, straight from kick-off, Eliel goes on a run, plays it through at Lewandowski, who chips Jääskeläinen, and we're 1-0 down really early on. And it's not great. Not how you want to start. But 10 minutes later, ball comes over the top. Anderson takes a touch and finishes it off with his weaker foot very, very nicely. And 1-1 is good. So we're coming back into it. Hopefully we can actually expand on it. 42nd minute though, he does get a cross. Headed out by Mariappa. Khedira takes a touch, catches it perfectly on a half volley. And we are 2-1 down on the edge of half time. But straight from that kick-off, we win a corner. Whipped in by Granero, and Vazte heads it in, and it's 2-2 just before half time. But never thought it was going to be half time, so we get another corner. Granero whips it in, Castaños gets on the end of it this time and makes it 3-2. So 3 goals in the 45th minute. Quite rarely see that. But straight from kick-off in the second half, he brings on Rouse as a sub, who makes an immediate impact. Straight from kick-off, comes on a run, one-on-one past Jääskeläinen and finishes it off quite nicely. Make it 4-3. 2 or 3 minutes later, Castaños passes it at Vazte, goes on a nice turn, and yeah, makes it 4-3 now, I think. Starting to lose count, it's getting quite a high goal scoring game. But about 10 minutes later, he gets a corner of his own. Per Mertesacker wins it in the air, and it's 4-all. So yeah, very high scoring game this was. But in the 77th minute, our inform Jonathan de Guzman gets a free kick edge of a box, finishes it off so nicely to make it 5-4. And he kind of moved his ball out of the way, so it's basically just a dipping, weird shot from de Guzman. But at the end, he does win us the game with that. Very good match, I would have to say. 5-4, and yeah, we do get 3 points. And it means we need 2 points off 3 games to win Division 1, which is pretty remarkable. So the player we are upgrading is UC Askelainen, who haven't been playing that good recently. And we are getting Costel Pantelimon, 74 rated, plays in Man City from Romania. Key stats: 77 reflexes, 75 diving, 75 positioning. But one big, I literally say big, stat about him is that he is 6'8", I think. So people trying to chip him, you got no chance. So going into our final game, we do have to rest Granero, Genus, and Mariappa. For this one, could be quite tough. And if we win this one, we can win Division 1 quite early. So this team name is Aspel FC, or Arsepool, and it is quite evident in the team because he does have an Arsenal and Liverpool team. No Suarez though. He does have Walcott, Sturridge, Cazorla, Asaidi, which is pretty good. 41st minute, first row attack comes, getting a corner. Castaños using his height to his advantage to get on the end of it, and it's 1-0, which puts us on track to potentially win the title. Straight after kick-off, a nice chip over the top from Vazte. De Guzman takes a touch, hits it on the half volley, goes top corner to make it 2-0, and yeah, puts us in a very good position. But 15 minutes later, he gets a corner of his own, headed in by Martin Skirtle, and it's 2-1, which kind of doesn't put us as much as confident as we were, but yeah, 2-1. But 3 minutes later, Asaidi wins the ball, Sanguini, fake shot, another fake shot, just one more. Then he does an advanced rainbow flick over Phil Neville, hits it on the half volley. It's a superb goal, nothing I can take away from him there. And 2-2, and our chance to win Division 1 today are getting smaller and smaller. But 9 minutes later, nice passing move. Vazte gets past goal, has a left foot finesse shot with no power on it, somehow finds its way in the net. And 3-2, and it does put us in the lead with 12 minutes left. And that is how the game ended. We have won Division 1, which is pretty amazing. It means we get a free pack, so a few more contracts for us, which is pretty good. And so yeah, we won Division 1, which is the best we could do in divisions. So, and you see there, we had 22 points off 8 games. We had 2 more games to spare. So we get our gold pack, and the best player we get is Esther Garibia, which he's not a bad player, but I'm not going to show you what I do with this pack because I'm just going to keep consumables and just sell all the players because it's just a waste of time. So the player we'll be upgrading is Mariappa, and we'll be getting Sebastian Bassong, 74 rated centre back, plays for Norwich from Cameroon. Key stats: 77 heading and 76 pace, which is pretty good for a centre back. And we'll be replacing them for Mariappa, who we've had for a while, 17 games, and surprisingly he hasn't scored in those 17 games. But yeah, we'll be selling him on now. So to sum up this episode, after the first game we had a 3-3 draw, so we got Jack Butland. Second game we won by 1 and got Pantelimon, and the last game we won by 1 and got Bassong. That's it for this episode. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you soon. Bye bye.